we welcome Brendan Hunt, Coach Beard, Ted Lasso. The new season is out today. Welcome virtually to New Zealand.
Welcome.
Well, thank you very much for having me. This is delightful. 3 of you. I haven't had 3 people at once all day. This is brilliant.
It's chaos in here. It's chaos in here.
It's a lot of energy. You're bringing a 4th energy to the chaos wheel already.
Now, it's the 3rd season. Is this the last season?
We have no idea. We always thought it was a 3-part thing, and this is that 3rd part. But all we really know now is that once the show is out, we need to get away from each other for a while because we're driving each other insane. And so we're going to take a break, and then we're going to figure it out. But everything is on the table. We haven't decided, but there will be time before we do.
What about a good old-fashioned 3 seasons in a movie?
I like where your head's at.
Hey.
Everything's on the table. Well, I'm not saying no.
I was going to say Christmas episode, but we had a Christmas episode. But I mean, why couldn't we do a Christmas episode every season?
Every Christmas.
Every Christmas. There's so many Christmases. They just keep coming.
They do.
Okay, well, we had one good idea and one that's horrible. So we're doing fine. We're doing fine.
Okay.
Now, so I've seen the first 3 episodes. There's some juicy, some great storylines this season. Did you feel the pressure heading into this season? Because like everybody loves the show, writing wise. Yeah,
I mean, the only pressure we feel, we let ourselves feel, and we do have to work at it because people keep knocking on the door with what they want us to do left and right. But the only pressure was just to make a show, continue making a show that we like, and keep serving ourselves. Like when we made season 1, which apparently people enjoyed, we weren't sitting there, thinking like, what do we do to make sure people enjoy this? And so that doesn't help the process. So we have to compartmentalize and stave that away.
Are you able to remove yourself from the show in terms of watching it? Like, can you look at it and see the value in it in the same way? Or are you just looking at yourself and looking at your work and going, ugh?
Wait, why would I say why?
Well, I just know lots of artists. I am an artist myself, a writer, creator. We can get into that.
Haley's TV show got cancelled.
Yeah,
well, because
boy, here we go. Give me the CV. I'll see what I can do for you. Jesus.
I mean, look, I have been the lead of a sitcom before, but we don't need to get into it because I work in radio now because it's a more stable career path, apparently, for a short time. No, but I just mean a lot of the times when you watch your own work, it's hard to be subjective about it and kind of go, oh, I can see how other people are really enjoying this without picking apart my own contribution to it.
Yeah, I mean, I still essentially hate seeing myself on camera, but it's like if I were to, every time I see myself on camera in the editing process, if I were to stop and go, ew, oh God, no, then I'm going to slow things down, and so like you just kind of put that aside. And as for the show itself, like, the show still makes me laugh, we watch edits over and over again, and there are certain beats where I'm like, oh my God, goddamn, that one take, that one joke,
Yeah.
that one, it's, we still enjoy doing it. The quote unquote significance of it to people, which is so beautiful and wonderful, that is external, and I leave to the rest of the world. But in terms of just the show itself, it's still a hoot.
I was trying to think of what before watching season 3. I need to watch a recap of season 2 because everything I was trying to think of that happened in season 2 was actually from Welcome to Wrexham. So I think you've got a real problem with these Ryan bloody Reynolds and Rob McElhenney coming in and stealing the football after you guys made it popular with America and the rest of the world.
Yeah, I know the nerve of those guys using a real club in a real city. Ah, boy.
I'm embarrassed. I thought your club was a real club too until I mentioned it to a soccer friend. And like, that's a fictitious club. I was like, what? Yeah, I'm sure. No, definitely.
I mean, we were almost going to be Richmond FC, but the Aussie Rules Club that exists would have been a copyright situation. So we had to be AFC.
Well, you should have taken it. Aussie Rules is a silly wee sport.
And bouncing.
Oh, they sort of flit around. They're dancers, basically. They flit around.
Tiny little shorts.
Tiny shorts.
But big arms.
Yeah.
Did you?
Big arms,
tiny shorts, mullet haircuts.
This is the most Kiwi moment I could have imagined. I watch Aussie Rules and I'm like, oh my gosh, these are 22 or 30 of them. I don't know, just hired killers. And you guys are making fun of them for being...
No. New Zealand rugby is like brutal, and the men are like ripped apart with torn off ears, and these guys are like, I work for Versace on the weekends.
You won't be able to catch me as I prance.
Watch me run.
I'm off to audition for Peter Pan at the Melbourne Theatre.
This is the next show, Brendan. You can write a show about Aussie rules, and Will plays a little rugby player.
Go around the
Okay,
world.
fine. The CV and the pitch document.
Here we go. Here we go. I'm just giving ideas
God.
here.
She does this every time. It's embarrassing.
God, I've got to make use of this acting degree. It's truly just rotting away in a drawer.
Brendan, we're very excited to be talking to you. We're
Huge
so
fans.
excited for the rest of the third season. What else can you tell us before we go? Any little hints at this season?
Ooh.
Well, in a regular football season, every team plays every other team twice. So that must be true for Richmond and West Ham as well.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Ooh,
good.
he's
good.
good.
He's good.
He's being cool,
It's
not
a
giving too
tease.
much away.
Awesome. Thanks for your time, Brendan.
Yeah,
Really
thank
appreciate it.
you.